talk about the cornerback position. It's pretty obvious to me, and I assume to 49ers fans, that Jason Verrett is going to be cornerback one for this team, barring any injury. But Emmanuel Moseley, while he has started and has played the last few seasons for the 49ers, this might be the first season where I'm starting to question whether or not he's really going to be that cornerback too. Do you feel like Ambry Thomas has a shot at beating him out early on in that battle, or do you think this is kind of like Emmanuel Moseley's job to lose?
I think a little bit of both. I think he has a shot. I think Ambry Thomas does have a shot because he is a third-round pick, but I think it also is Emmanuel Moseley's job to lose because of if there was a different defensive coordinator that was like out of the 49ers system, then I think Ambry Thomas would have a better shot. But because D'Amico Ryans was in the building and was with the 49ers for the past few years, I think it gives the edge to Moseley because he knows what he's seen from him. And maybe it could go the other way in the sense that he wants to change things up and he wants to start Ambry Thomas at the other corner. But no, I think this is another important battle looking at Moseley's stats from last year. He did only give up like 58. He only had like 58% of passes completed when targeted, which is good. But also quarterbacks had a 98.8 QBR when targeting him as well. So it's and
with Moseley, like he has the ability to cover good to average wide receivers in the NFL very well. And if you look, I think anyone who isn't considered an excellent receiver in the league, he can do a decent enough job on. But I think the issue comes when you're playing those high-level guys, right? If you get him matched on to DeAndre Hopkins, if you get him matched on to DK Metcalf, if you get him matched on to those high-level athlete wide receivers, that's where I think the 49ers get worried playing Emmanuel Moseley. But to me, I think that's something this team should change moving forward. I think they should really have Jason Verrett travel with the top wide receiver in games this upcoming season. It's something they didn't do with him last season. I didn't particularly understand it. So I think the hope to me is that I think Ambry Thomas could play. But like you were saying, I think because of Emmanuel Moseley's consistency in this system, what the team knows about him, with how comfortable they are with him, I think Ambry Thomas would have to play very, very, very well to be able to beat him out, if that makes sense.
Yeah. And I think another thing too is Ambry Thomas's potential role in the special teams game. I think that could be something where they may not play him as much as defense.
That's what I was going to say, Vinny. I feel like in his first season, if you look at Ambry Thomas, the way I think the 49ers see him is he could be a good corner, right? He could develop. He has the skill set. He has the traits that you look for in a corner. But specifically in his rookie year, if he doesn't do anything in terms of playing corner, he could definitely help this team and make a huge impact on special teams. He actually, I was looking it up, he has some great special teams that he returned a 99-yard kickoff back in 2018 in Michigan. And then he actually, in that same season, ended up playing 2 games at like wide receiver, playing both sides of the field. So Ambry Thomas, while there's some potential for corner, especially like we covered, even if he doesn't get that opportunity right away, he can very, very much, he can contribute in that first season, absolutely. And I think that's something where 49ers have had a horrible special teams under Kyle Shanahan. I don't know if he doesn't care about it or they don't want to put assets towards it, but I think the hope is with Ambry Thomas is that with drafting him is that he is able to contribute or able to get, even if you're not getting a cornerback starting, you can hopefully get some sort of production out of him.
Yeah, and then someone mentioned it in the comments too. I think this is a really good battle for Emmanuel Moseley to go through.